We're back, baby. I don't even remember what we were doing last time.
In truth, we didn't think we'd need you mercenaries at all. But, unfortunately, what we hoped was going to be a relatively bloodless eviction of the Federation from our homeland has become an impossibility.
Presidia, Cascadia's capital, is falling. This afternoon, the first fully fledged Federation military units have come in from out of country to reinforce their garrison.
Hey Trip, how's it going? Thanks for grabbing your daily stew. How are you doing today?
Secured a foothold in the capital.
Welcome.
Independence Force Command planned this rebellion to have been timely enough to seize, hold, and place defensive positions in key territories within the country before their reinforcements came. Unfortunately, with the new wave of Federation reinforcements, Presidia's main urban center...
I'm just glad to be here. Turns out that when you're gone for a week, and you're a manager, you have like 200 emails to reply to when you get back. So I was just spending today getting through all of that, which is why I was almost late today. I'm not gonna lie, I am dead inside. But I am here. Yes, me here. Me Duke. I was also wondering why I've been so thirsty lately, and I think it's because when I was at Offkai, I was basically only drinking 1 glass of water a day.
Not like this. Hitman team, we expect much of you in this coming time.
Hey Ryan, thanks for your daily stew. How are you doing? Well, fine. Just make sure. Thank you, Trip. But yeah, we're going down to normal difficulty. I don't think we can do this entire campaign in mercenary difficulty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, coach. But yeah, I will say was very interesting. I'll just say that. Do we go for? I think we go for a ground attacker here, and then we just go for heavy gun pod, heavy gun pod, heavy gun pod. Fuck it. All we need is guns. But yeah, so I spent the entirety of basically Offkai just like drinking minimal amounts of water, maybe like half a bottle of water a day, just so that I wouldn't have to piss at all. Fuck it, chuck it, football. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Wanna see what 8 guns look like? I guess technically 10 guns, because I still have the guns in the front. This thing is so fucking slow though. But yeah, just glad to be back and chillin'. Hell yeah! You see them gun pods? Oh yeah, you were talking about the ground betas, Ryan. Well, when you say ground betas, are you talking about the infantry betas? Oh. I hear the infantry kind of sucks, though. Come on, get me close. And just like that. Goodbye. I also had an idea for a stream. I want to know what you guys think about it. The idea I had was like me and a streamer friend I'm comfortable with, so probably like Crumb or someone like that. We make PowerPoint presentations for each other without telling each other what we're making a PowerPoint presentation on or like any information on it. And then when the day comes, we just have to give each other the PowerPoint and present it. no matter what's on there. Obviously nothing that would, like, you know, get you canceled, but... Like, if I made a presentation for Crumb, like, why Duke is the best VTuber out there, I could totally just fuck with Crumb that way. It's like a foot white tie. Warehouse, my connections asked. Oh, rip. I'll probably ask again when we have more people so I can get more range of views on it. But yeah, that was one of the ideas I had. I think it could be fun. Yeah, it turns out using an attacker for air-to-air, though, is kind of dumb. I just want to see what this can do. A good white... Oh! Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I do think it'd be fun. And maybe max gun pods is not the way to go, but fuck it, it's fun. But yeah, glad to just be chillin', playing a fun, you know, fun little plane game while I get to chat with you all about how shitty work was and... all that. Laughs in Spookstein. You mean Spookston? I am surprised that, if you saw recently, or if you, like, keep track of YouTubers at all, like, Russian Badger did stuff with Spookston recently, and I'm kind of surprised. I wonder if Gaijin is very much on the, like, oh god, people are complaining about our game, deploy the Russian Badger, salvage what we can of the community. What do you mean you see everything, Duke? Oh, yeah, you're replying, yeah. Yeah, well, I was at Off Kai. Yeah, I was drinking half a bottle of water a day. But it's good for you, I promise. Just half a bottle of water is all you need to survive. Trust. Pros, you never have to use the bathroom. I basically did not piss all day until I got back to the hotel, you know? Oh yes, Crumb. Also, I wanted to... Oh, that's close. To run something by you. I had an idea for a YouTube video together, potentially. Or a stream. So, the idea I have is... yeah, and that's exactly why it's good for you. Just never use it again. Just don't drink water. Water's overrated. But the idea was that, you know, we both make PowerPoint presentations for each other without telling each other, you know, what's on it. And then we both have to present it to each other. Or not present it to each other. Have each other present it, no matter, like, what's on the slide. So, like, if I wrote, for instance, like, Duke is the best VTuber, why Duke is the best VTuber in the world, you would have to read off the slides, you know, and all that, and I think it'd be fun. Of course, you know, nothing that gets you canceled, obviously. But in exchange, you know, you could make me say basically anything. That was an idea I had. I want to know your thoughts. Yeah, I'm not taking this plane again. Ugh. Or at least I'm taking, like, different planes. What we need is like a large collab stream where people make a list of unreasonable animals they think they could win the fight. They'll defend how they could win. Could be interesting. I'll put that in the notes. I'll have you know, I have entire sticky ideas, or sticky notes. I have a little sticky note pad that I keep at work, and anytime I get, like, a good idea for a stream, or, like, I see a game that I'm interested in, I make sure to write it down so I don't forget. And that was one of the ideas I had today. It's fine if the PowerPoint's dog shit. You can make a funny PowerPoint without it necessarily being good, you know what I mean? Like, just throw in a joke here and there, and I'll do my best to deliver it, or I have such a bad delivery that it's kind of funny in itself, you know what I mean? At least I can maybe get a pity laugh or something. I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's basically just an excuse for you to make me say things I don't want to say, or for, you know, vice versa. And I think it's better when you don't know anything about the topic. Like, you could make me present on something I have no knowledge about, like, you know, marine life or whatever, and I have to do my best to just kind of fucking improv based on what's on the slide. Like, yeah, so we have a jellyfish on here because jellyfish are cool. I think it could be funny. Thoughts? And I don't know, for the title of the stream, we can call it something like a group project, except you're not there till the last day and you need the points or something. Excellent. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all I really care about is, you know, having fun. And I think it'd be fun and, you know, potentially interesting to watch as we both flail to try and figure out what we're gonna say. And if you have any other ideas, of course, you know, or any adjustments you can think of, why not? But I do agree. I also potentially had an idea, and I want to know what you guys think. So, typically, I don't really want to do React content because I think it's, like, kind of lazy content, usually. It is. Let's be honest, it is. But I think it'd be... One thing I think would be funny to do, or kind of interesting, is we take our favorite, like, old YouTube videos. I'll probably make a channel for it on, like, the Discord or something. And, like, we have to take turns presenting. And that includes you guys, chat. You can submit, like, something. Our favorite, like, decade-plus old YouTube videos that, like, defined our childhood or something. And explain why it's on the list. And you can make me watch your most despised fucking YouTube video. I don't know, you can make me watch fucking What Does the Fox Say? Because I think that shit's 10 years old at this point. And then we can, you know, go over memory lane. Because I think at this point, a video 10 years old probably isn't going to get that much more views. But yeah, what do you guys think? Those are currently just kind of... I'm just kind of spitballing ideas at you guys. See if it might be something you might be interested in, you know? Those are currently just like, yeah, spitballing ideas, but that's what I got. And also, yeah. Thank you all for being here when I get back. I know, you know, like, if I'm gonna be blunt with you guys, most channels, you know, we'll lose some people when they go AFK for a while, but I appreciate you all hanging with me and, you know, coming back to good old Duke in the end. Hey, Frankie. It's going good. How's it going for you? Just discussing some ideas I had for a stream with the chat and things like that. What about you? What are you up to? How are you doing today? Playing one of my, I'd say favorite, yeah. I'd probably put this in my, like, top 10 list. Going good? Excellent. You know what, Frankie? Since you are here, would you like to hear some of the ideas I had and give me your opinion on them as well? So the idea I had was twofold. One is like me and Crumb, or some other streamer I'm close with, we'll both make PowerPoint presentations for each other without telling each other what it's about. And then at the last day, we give it to each other, and we just kind of have to, like, improv present it in front of chat. Even if we have no idea what it's about. Like, if, I don't know, Crumb gave me something about marine biology, I'd have to just be like, yeah, so sea life is cool. And there's a picture of a jellyfish on this slide because they're cool. Things like that. And then, you know, I think it'd be fun and nice little thing of improv. And then, oh yeah, there's that. The other one is like, reacting to like everyone's favorite, like make a little channel in the Discord where everyone can submit their favorite 10-plus-year-old videos. Where we can go reminisce about being boomers. Some ideas I had. That'd be fun. You could do one for cooking with Man Juice Cookbook.
Thanks to you, casualties sustained during the retreat were minimized. We've lost
but yeah, could be anything, and they have to read it out too. Obviously nothing that get anyone canceled, but like, I can make Crumb say, like, or do a presentation on why Duke is the best streamer, or why I am stinky by Crumb.
The Federation's interest in Cascadia has always been clear. It's as clear today as it was when we went into an association with them over half a century ago. Power. Our cordium deposits has made Cascadia an interest of the core Federation states perpetually, and because of that, we know exactly how to fight back. Even though we've lost many key territories as Federation forces land in country, we have a plan on how to cripple their advances and make them reevaluate their entire purpose here.
Mercenary forces throughout
Cascadia are being you could read a whole, I could make Crumb read a whole PowerPoint presentation on why I'm the best. Yep, exactly. Why rats are terrible, and Crumb would be forced to read it while gritting her teeth. Crumb could totally do that, and I would be forced to read it. Like, you know, with the exception of anything that get anyone canceled, but, I would be forced to read it, yeah. I'd have to say, well, as the Duke, this is my goon schedule. Of course, you need to understand that gooning is a critical component of life.
What we're doing, they're going to be retaliating hard.
Without goon, there is no life. Without life, there is no goon. It is symbiotic, which is why I need to maintain my schedule. Something like that. Yeah, looks about right. You really gotta do is explain how mice are superior versions of rats. These are all great ideas. Wake up, drink no water, go to work, take a poop at work, don't drink water, go home, stream, eat, go to bed. Boom my green schedule as the Duke because he doesn't. As far as you know, Crumb, alright? Don't you assume anything about me, alright? You know? You're assuming quite a bit about me. Take a pee, get out of bed, goon, have breakfast. Yeah, something like that. Yep, I'm totally a gooner. Oh boy, it's time to goon. Hey, Surfim. Yeah, I do enjoy Wingman. It's a good chill game. You know, alright, Trip, it sounds like you're judging someone for peeing before they get out of bed. Alright, that's why we have the pee container. Or, colloquially known as the piss bottle. Duke, would you wingman me at a local convention? As best as I could, sure. I have not tried nuclear option yet, but it is like on my wish list and on my list. I want to do all the Ace Combat games first, though, since Ace Combat 8's coming out soon. This is my, like... I will have the entirety of the Ace Combat games that I care about VODed. So that when I play 8, if anyone wants, like, context, bam, context. Context shirt, context hat. Play through the DLC. I have! I will play through it again, though, for this playthrough. Alright, time to show off. Hold on, let me bomb this airship. Boop. I whiffed. Damn it. I gotta show off! Come on! Oh, hold on. Gotta be in my trusty steed. After all, the plane is me and I am the plane. Did I whiff again? There's no way! Come on! I know how to bomb a plane. Wait, no, that didn't come out right. Alright, fuck it, we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Don't judge me! I sound judging me. First flight action game and the tunnel run and frontline mess with my... Oh yeah. I would say even for this genre, the frontline tunnel run is rough. Like most in this genre, the tunnel runs are a little bit more forgiving, but frontline is or redline, I think it's actually called, is pretty tight. Anyway, dropping VTuber shaker, don't let me drop a piss cup. Oh fuck. All I'm saying is if she's into the queso jug. Look, if it works, it works, alright? I'm not here to judge how my, you know, my peasants live, alright? You know, embarrassing Crimson early for this one? Of course! What kind of pilot would you take me for if I didn't?
Sir, a guest has arrived.
Thank you for the follow. But yeah, look, alright, if we want to be time period accurate, a piss jug would not necessarily, you know, be, we'll call it, out of the question, let's say. Ow. There we go. Exactly, you know, sometimes you just have to go, and people shouldn't judge you. Crumb? Actually, no, Chrome probably wouldn't judge. Trip? Pretty sure bombs go through things, right? Guess we'll figure that out. Because I know, like, in the small planes, you can do the tunnel runs through these things. But I think otherwise, you kind of just gotta do the slide the missile in route. Judging the fuck out of everyone, everywhere, all at once. Why do you refuse to listen to me, Crumb, We've had our disagreement, sure. But come on. Do 9 years of law school to not judge anyone. Hey, what's the phrase? Judge professionally, not personally, alright? Business and pleasure, separate. I forgot how many ground targets this mission has, though. Ow. There we go. Crumb, you know, I swear, every time I ask why are you like this, another version of you pops out of the woodworks. Is this some black magic that you've been casting upon me, Crumb? I've been thinking about it. I swear the why are you like this, Crumb magically summons more... You know, degenerate's a harsh word. We'll call them interesting people. Yes. Got my eye on you.
Monarch ready to fire.
Alright, let's slide in the missile. Ow, 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 ow. Wait, entrance is over here. Don't mind me, just gotta whip the whip around. Alright. Just gonna... that's a terrible... Yeah, that was a terrible shot. 1 second, let me line it up a bit better. Safely say I only hated 2 missions in this game. Oh yeah? Learovich, which ones were they? Slide it in. Alright, that works. Really glad Ace 8 seems to be picking up multiple. I agree, Dusk. I just wish they would have taken even more, if that makes sense. Give me another... Give me another waifu WSO, and also more special weapons. Because you can just take 2 and that's it, I think, but it's in the right direction. Roll me this. A cowboy rides on town and he stays 3 days and leaves on Friday. How is this possible? Because days were the names of the people that he slept with or something, I'm sure. Am I around the right? Underground highway fight. And, sky ship fleet. Isn't that just the DLC, though? Pretty sure that's just the DLC, which is meant to be, like, way harder than the main campaign. Yeah. I mean, yeah. but it's also meant to be way harder than the main campaign, since you're supposed to have done the entire campaign first to prove your mettle, so to speak. Or Days are the names of the friends that he's staying in the town for. I mean, yeah, all those riddles are just, like, technicalities. Like, oh, the horse's name is technically Friday, or, you know, the people he stayed for are called Day. Slide it in. You know what? Let's just clear the entire map, why don't we? We might as well, right? There we go. Only two that didn't give me... That gave me any trouble. That wasn't okay. You know what, Learovich? Unlike you, who would immediately tell me, "Oh, Duke, it's such a skill issue. You have a skill issue, Duke." I will be nice and say, you know what, Learovich? It's fair. Everyone is entitled to their own thing. Highway run, mostly because it's like fighting a hard boss. Yeah. I mean, what stronger boss is there than the ground with its infinite KD ratio? All I'll say is floor 0, or floor infinity, plane 0. I will complain. My main complaint, actually, I will say, for this game, I do wish there were more two-seater planes, and that the two-seater planes were better. Like, without installing the Prez Everywhere mod, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure by, or nerfing yourself by using two-seaters. But Prez is best girl, so it's not really an option, you know? It's mandatory. Oh, there we go. Get wrecked. Finally getting through the music. Oh yeah, it was good. Fully own up to those two being school issues. I just hate trench runs because my astigmatism doesn't... Same shades of brown or gray. Yep. Look, alright. I'm going to get bored of the F-14, but I need the F-14. If I don't have my Prez, without my Prez, I am nothing. Without me, my Prez is nothing. I am my Prez, and Prez is I.
What the hell, Monarch? Since when do you fight like that? Must have missed that class back in the academy. Now let's go while we have the window. Monarch, unless you're planning on dying alone out there, RTB ASAP.
Jeez, fine, Galaxy. But also, he almost made me decide it was worth it. But then I looked at the clock. Here's the thing: is that a good soundtrack can carry a plane game. The soundtrack to Redline makes the entire mission worth it. Just that smooth jazz as you're flying through at Mach 2, with IT screaming in the backseat, begging you to let her die in peace. Mwah. Chef's kiss. But also, yeah, almost made me just... don't know. Fellas, if she ain't ever gave you pink eye, are you really eating it right? I don't know, Trip, you tell me. Oh, whoops, I skipped the briefing. Oh, well. It's fine, it's fine. We can go watch the briefing.
Monarch and Comic, you're the only mercenary pilots on base at the moment, so this is your mission effective immediately. A few hours ago, the remnants of Cascadia's Coast Guard was able to board and raid a Federation battleship which ran a little too close to Cascadia's northern coasts. They have promptly christened it as the Eminent Domain. The Eminent Domain is a new battleship used by the Federation Navy. It Equipped with top-of-the-line armament
Still love they
and
named
an
it
electronic
ED.
warfare suite, it stuffs most of the utility of an entire battle group into its hull. The Independence Force are deploying resupply and escort ships to them ASAP. However, they need air support.
Well, it's a naval mission. You know how it
The means
goes.
to repair it and gain intelligence from disseminating whatever info.
I'm going to be honest. I love the captain of the Eminent Domain, but I love the captain of the Alicorn more.
Take off immediately.
Fucking what was the name? Captain Torres. Especially Maxor's interpretation of Captain Torres.
Still end up fishing. Come on, Monarch. Let's go.
Yar har har, and here we are. We surrender. Please don't fucking kill us. Love me a good pirate ship captain, actually, now that I think about it. That's really it. I just need me a pirate ship captain in my life. He's such a good fool. Yeah, he's just genuinely insane. Everyone else is like, oh, boo-hoo, we have to fight because we have to do it. And, you know, for our nation and my people and my son. He's just like, fuck you, 1 million lives! Make a fleet game supporting the ET task force. You like boat games there, Lirovich? Some World of Warships for ya? Only if you ask.
Anyway, heads up. This is resupply ship Court. We'll remain on station for the eminent domain to link up with us. Roger all. Piloting Federation ships now. Wingman, sync any and all contacts in the area before eminent domain gets here. We have 2 aircraft racing into the AO. Hot. Enemies getting
Ah. Yeah, I should drop it way closer. But he's insane, but he is also dedicated to his ideals. Yeah. Although, it is very interesting thinking about it, like, you know, from the perspective of like, everyone else, you know, like, they're Erusian, right? So everyone in the Erusian Navy was, or in the military was like, yeah, these guys were stuck at the bottom of the sea for like over a year. Yeah, let's just ship them up and go out. They're probably fine.
The rest of the air power is heavily occupied. This must be all they can spare.
Alright, let me take care of the air first. Have you played any other games, Dusk, other than Project Wingman? Like, well, I mean, I guess obviously you played Ace Combat 7, but anything other than that? They're at war with strange rule America, they need every asset they can get. Yeah, but also, like, they have basically infinity drones and they're winning the war. Why would they need to deploy nuclear submarine with questionable sanity crew? With the captain that's muttering something about 10 million lives. Access stuff I can get on my PC without emulating right now. Well, if you need any guides to emulation, do let me know. I can give you some tips. I recently did Ace Combat 4, 5, and 0, as well as Ace Combat 3.
Hitman 1 within gun range.
I'm gonna set up a VM. Hell yeah, let's. Sure. Hell yeah. For the PS2 games, generally the Holy Trinity, I would recommend PSX2. All you really need is to get that emulator, PSX2, and obtain yourself somehow a quote-unquote legitimate copy of a PS2 BIOS. I would recommend the US version or international version, and not the Japanese one, because it will determine which types of games you can run. Like, if you download the Japanese, or obtain a Japanese BIOS, you will only be able to play Japanese versions of games. Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho. But, you know, obtain them. What's the phrase? Legitimately, somehow. Totally not advocating for anything. And then once you have that loaded onto your PSX, if you want to use a controller, Xbox One controllers are natively compatible with PC, so you won't need to do anything for that. But if you want to use like a PS3 controller, for instance, you will need to download some specialized software that allows your computer to recognize it as a Xbox One controller. There are a couple different ones that do that. I'll kind of leave it up to you to kind of figure that one out, though. And then find yourself a copy of the game somehow. Cough, download, cough. That matches the version of the BIOS you have. And PSX2 is good enough that you don't even need to do basically any more emulation. And you're basically just good to go. Yep, you'll just have to bind the key, the button presses to where you want them, and it's basically just straight good to go. Just that easy. This is Captain Woodward of the Eminent Domain, and we graciously accept your help. Ah, shit. I thought I remembered it.
Our CIC will feature AWACS information on priority targets. Get going, we're going to be sunk before we can get back into it. We have surface contacts in front of us. All enemy strength is now at 5 levels. Behind and forward. Good. Activate secondary guns and load the racks on all batteries. We're not out of this yet.
You know, Lirovich, you never did answer if you're still there. If you're a boat game kind of guy, World of Warships. All right, back down in the crowds, but don't crash. There we go.
Fox 1.
There we go.
This is Captain Action Naval Group tailing you by the battleship. Further resistance will result in your death. Strike your colors and cease all hostilities or you will be destroyed. This is your final warning.
Well, maybe I will do like a second playthrough of this game one day, though, on Mercenary with the overpowered Project Wingman plane. That thing's so fun. Only thing is, it's missing Perez, my beloved. Or let me rephrase, sorry, our beloved.
You're in gun range. Take off, take off! Take off, take off! You should see the geothermal storms back in the Federation mainland.
Ow.
Don't bother him, Comic. No one's in the zone right now. Good stuff. Target down. Monarch Fox 1. Just gonna wish he was here. Ship's base size pay out well.
I just think boat games can be interesting and fun, although the issue with boat games is that they're very slow. Like with air or plane games, you have 3 degrees of movement. You're generally pretty fast, you know? Whereas like boats, you kind of... I guess if planes are like a knife fight, boats are more like playing chess. They're definitely more strategic and require long-term planning, rather than just like, you know, on-the-spot judgment calls. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And just like that, that's mission done. Let's try a knife fight where you're both a block away from each other. Yeah, it's a knife fight where you're, you know, sending the knife to each other with 1-day shipping. It is kind of a funny picture, though. Imagine, like, you know, you're in a gunfight with someone, except instead of actually shooting at each other, you're just emailing, or you're mailing each other the bullet. Like it's battle... Well, I guess that's why they call it Battleship, eh? But, yeah. Just tell the mailman, alright, shoot this place. Damn, I missed. I mean, it'd be a hell of a way to go, that's for sure. Well, at least back in the day, you know. Oh, there we are. It's like, where the hell are they?
Monarch, track him down.
And of course, cruise missiles that have self-preservation. Yep, pigeon-guided cruise missiles. Gotta love them. Okay, well. Easy enough. At least this time they're slow. Is that a War Thunder reference?
Fox 1, Fox 1.
I just realized.
One locked on.
Also, why aren't they allowed to leave the combat area?
Positive hits, he's going down.
You've got a hole in your left wing. May I never be forced to play War Thunder again. I was hopelessly addicted for it. I mean, I'm still like, I could very easily relapse is the issue. Is that your hot take for the day, Trip? I mean, voltage is okay. If we're talking Mountain Dew specifically, only Mountain Dew, I would say base flavor Mountain Dew is probably best, in my opinion.
Beginning resupply and refit now.
Not too bad for just 2 aircrafts, huh, Monarch?
Wingman team, RTB.
Gotta love the legally distinct planes, though.
Code separation, bombs away.
Yeah, if I need to drink Mountain Dew, I'll probably just drink the base flavor. It's the only one I can tolerate. Code Red just tastes bad, like straight bad.
The eminent domain
Voltage is also tolerable, but it just tastes like I'm drinking battery acid. Like, normal Mountain Dew is already close enough to battery acid, but Voltage is literally straight battery acid.
Woodward extends his regards and has forwarded you some items he has recovered from the former captain's quarters. Most chiefly a bottle of whiskey.
What other flavors are there? And Baja Blast, in my opinion, is one of the most overrated flavors ever. I will stand by this. Even if I must die for my beliefs, I will stand by this claim. The F-20 and a half.
One of the vast advantages that the Federation has over Cascadia is their absolute control and logistics routes. Factories and states that we can't even touch are pumping out
Baja
equipment
Blast
and
your
supplies
nuts.
for them at a pace we'll never be able to match. However, they all have to get in the country somehow.
Don't worry, Trip. I'll take you to
Federation
SawCon
has been
instead.
carried out mostly by air, now that the eminent domain is intercepting
SawCon these nuts.
Federation ports. Civilian traffic has remained
Alright,
largely
I'm
the
sorry.
same thanks to Federation communications
Riska's
protocol.
king among the
Reality of
citrus
this
sodas.
conflict has
Fanta's
been
good too.
hidden,
If I
courtesy
have
of
to
the
have a citrus soda,
facility in the Aitor Desert. This mission is as
7 Up. I know that, like, this is a very unpopular opinion, but I think 7 Up is probably my favorite of the citrus sodas, followed by Sierra Mist, or whatever they renamed it to now.
We can openly challenge the Federation when they think they're safe. Remember, it's imperative
You're
that
too
no
late, Trip.
civilians are harmed in this operation. So engage
Burning him at the
carefully.
stake for his Mountain Dew takes next week.
Careful's my last name, and safety's my mom. Let's go, Monarch. I'd like to touch down before lunch.
I stand by my claim. Alright, here, how about this? Everyone, what's your favorite soda then? Like, if you have to drink the sugary drinks of death, what's your poison of choice? Getting a one-on-one mission with Comic and... Oh, yeah. Cactus Cooler. Haven't heard of that one. Melon soda can be good. Okay, that's fair. Lemonade. Lemonade is not a soda, Crumb. No, Crumb. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. What's Cheerwine, though? Am I out of the loop on this one? Fresca, Dr. Pepper Zero, or Fanta Zero. Okay. Here is my true opinion that is going to get me crucified by everyone, including Frankie. Dr. Pepper is legitimately just, medicine. It tastes like medicine. I don't understand it.
Talk to me when you start piloting, Prez. Don't tell me you're not riding coattails. Piss off, you yuppie. 7 enemy target convoys tagged. Engage with caution. Hey, we've got 2 military jets off about 4 o'clock. What gives? You see the amount of military hardware in the air today? Escorts, probably. Monarch opening fire. Enemy UAV.
Cheerwine is just a cherry soda. Okay. They have sparkling lemonade. Yeah, but it's different than just normal lemonade. It's like, if someone says that I like water, I'm not assuming that they're talking that they enjoy sparkling water. You know what I mean? This is one of those things you have to specify, Crumb. And that is my take on Dr. Pepper. Alright, I will stand by this. You know what the take was, Lirovich. Brisk lemonade is a soda since Carmen. Alright, sure. I guess I'll take that. I do enjoy me a nice brisk lemonade just because it's usually caffeinated, isn't it? Nope, well, that was easy. Cooking there. Mm-hmm, sure. To be honest, Canadian tap water is supremely refreshing. Is it now? I mean, it's good that you enjoy tap water. Most tap water is good. So, like, I think that's a fine take to have. only ever seen cactus cooler in California. Now think about it, cactus cooler is like if you mix orange soda and pineapple soda. Well, that sounds decent. So just a bunch of citric acid is what I'm hearing. I mean, that just sounds like a different take on lemon light, if I'm gonna be honest. Unless it's like a super sweet pineapple. You know what? I will enjoy my PFAS infected drinking water. Thank you, Frankie.
This is a Federation Aviation Agency declaration effective immediately. All civilian flights within all Cascadian regional airspaces are grounded at once. Follow all orders as transmitted by Federation military signs.
Fresh, huh? Yeah, fresh from crumbs. No, I won't go that far. I'm better than this. You will not drag me down to your level of jokes. I am the Duke. I am prim and proper, and I do not resort to such base, horny jokes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh.
Monarch,
that
shot
works.
one down. Rourke, contain my ass.
Thank God for the Canadian Shield. No, Frankie. Come, suffer with us. Join us. One of us.
We can't afford to have our forces picked apart in transit. If we don't get our forces reconsolidated, then we're gonna spend the rest of the war disorganized.
After all, why should I suffer alone? Let us become one, Frankie. Join us. Join the singularity.
I'm an air marshal. Deputy Lulu with the Federation Air Authority. Everyone just stay calm. Just stay calm. I'm going to be collecting all of your phones right now. Security reasons. All ultralight to medium flights. Maintain altitude below 5,000 feet in this airspace to avoid military engagement. All heavies and super heavies ascend to 20,000 feet.
There we go. Wow, they survived 2 MLAs? Your mom lets you have 2 multi-locks?
Expecting that. Hitman team, heads up. We have another AWACS in the area. Maintain continuity
anymore.
and engage at will. Blue 3 through 7, stay close to us. I bet we got the head for one AWACS up here. Take him down. Have the feds been lying about the war? They're moving an awful lot of manpower and equipment from out of country. They're on us, Monarch. Break!
Death. Okay, easy.
You think the Federation is doing this on purpose? Using civilian traffic as cover? Well, if they are, we're taking the bait. We just gotta thread this needle as best we can. I'm engaging. What are we doing with the 205 Super Heavies? Receiving runways to them? There's no attempts off the books. 205s take priority.
I will say, just still thinking about the game though, I do like how, I think Fly Away now is his name, or Fan. His you can definitely see like an improvement on his writing between the main game and the DLC. Like you can definitely tell like he learned how to write better characters and like less cringy dialogue. Let's be honest, like the game is pretty solid, but it does have its like share of cringy dialogue. And I mean, it was like, you know, his first game writing, so give him some kind of some slack. But it's an interesting world premise, and yeah, set the cannon columns. I mean, don't ever ask in an Ace Combat game why you can hear the enemy, despite everything technically being through like 18 different layers of encryption. Pretty sure if you shoot down a civilian plane, you insta-fail the mission, right?
Knocked one out.
Because I've considered doing it for the funny.
Federation gunship Gladius responding to the attack in the sector. Deploying QRF fighters. Missiles away. Hang on. Looks like they haven't given up this airspace quite yet. We've detected a pair of advanced enemy fighters entering the airspace alongside a support airship. Shoot down the enemy. Let them know we have airspace control. Nothing like a dance-off. Merging now.
Very well.
Line him up good, Monarch.
Ah, it says comms pilot. View Shock into Van Von Spot. We got this.
The Circle of Doom.
Fox 2.
There we go.
Some seasoned pilots we've got here. Ah, damn. I don't like it. Some pilots like
Ow.
this out there. What Crimson One was talking about makes sense now. Drag him towards our guns. We'll flag him up. Radar lock. Take him down. Nice kill.
Oh, dodge that. That was close.
Damn it.
I mean, for real. Crypto and SIGINT is basically magic.
Scopes are clear. Good job today, Hitman. RTB before anyone else shows up. See? Real easy.
I mean, in, what is it, like in the next decade, we're supposed to have legitimate quantum computing. And God knows what happens when we actually have quantum computing. Which is allegedly supposed to break any encryption and basically reestablish true randomness and true encryption. I hope I can retire before then. I really don't want to learn cyber when quantum computing enters the field. Because it basically renders everything that we know about cybersecurity useless.
Breaking out about the Independence Force's calculated and precise presence on the internet.
Quantum
Monarch,
computing will theoretically
this is
destroy
an odd
cryptography
just
as
for
we
you.
know it, but then
You
we'll
know
have
I
quantum
don't like
cryptography
pilots,
because yeah,
but
basically.
mercenary pilots in this world are among
I don't want to
some of the
learn
best.
new things. Learning new things is hard.
Time on target than any of us national pilots outside of the periphery. In truth,
Alright, I already took years of my life to learn how to make beep boop things not hacked. And even then they still get hacked.
I wonder if that's why you went private, but I don't think you're the type to give that answer. Not to
Yeah,
me.
crack this.
What I'm trying to say is, you're capable, more capable than most.
Speaking of, I don't understand modern lingo.
For a one-man mission.
What is,
Southeastern
like,
Deserts hosts the Solana communication array.
I've heard so much about, like,
Telecom venture meant to expand Cascadia's
cracking
network
someone
capability,
basically means
regardless of
doing
any
it with
formal
them now?
interference
Is
that
that,
would
do I
break
understand that
long-range
correctly?
communications. With that facility, communications
Or am I
between
still
various
just out of,
Federation units
am I
are
still just out of the loop?
while limiting jamming and interrupting
With quantum
our
computing,
own.
the greatest threat to security is human
Nothing to
error.
say of the
Yes,
sensitive
yes.
abilities that
But,
are
like,
used
now
for
determined humans can say, fuck you to actually
This is one of
being,
the
you know,
Independence
secure.
Force's top targets. However, it's been outside our strike
What happened to
range
calling
for
it
now.
a sneaky link?
Due to its distance from
Like,
our front
first it
lines,
was
no
like,
fuel can be wasted dumping shipping
shoddy
vessels
or
in
whatever,
Federation
and then it
systems
became
en
like
route.
the sneaky
Sure,
link,
we're sending
and
you
now
around
it's
to clear
like
up the most disruptive
cracking.
defense systems before we engage in a full-scale
Am I
operation
understanding the
beyond our
evolution
facility.
correctly?
You will insert into the Keohord defense region in the
Or am I
Mountains
crazy?
and take out all critical
I'm
defense
probably
systems
crazy.
in a
I've
couple
always
of
been
miles.
crazy.
The defense
Crimson
system is
1 could be seen
calibrated
as
for
poorly
mass
written, but
aerial
I just
strikes,
characterized myself
but
as
lone
mentally.
aircraft
Yeah, no, I
flying
think most
relatively
people
low
have
in
as well.
the
Like,
should be able to
one
see
could take them
through
as
it,
poorly
take
written,
them
but
out.
I mean, you can
Dismiss.
also just take the fun route. Wrong evolution? Alright, give it to me. What's the evolution of that modern lingo? Multi-lock, multi-lock. Anti-ship missile. There we go. Easy. If you have any whimsy whatsoever... Yeah. I love the ending Gaslight speech. The gaslight to end all gaslights. Sneaky Link is exactly how it sounds, more stealthy booty call than average smashing. Is it? Ah, shit, I brought the wrong loadout. I brought the wrong loadout! Hold on, I'm sorry. I brought the wrong loadout. I thought this was the wrong mission. I thought this was the desert mission, not the night mission. My bad. If we're doing that, we're just bringing straight air-ground missiles. Cracking is more so derived from smashing or hit. Crimson 1 fits perfectly with the West Coast persona. Alright, so if Crimson 1 were from a region, then Lirovich, what is he? NorCal? SoCal? Washington? Oregon?
After this mission, don't tell me I never do anything for you.
He ain't sleeping tonight.
No, I'm pissed because I have to spend it with you two. Maintain radio silence, Hitman 1.
Yeah, Frogfoot's great, it's just slow is the issue. I wish it were faster. He's definitely not SoCal. What? If give me an imagined SoCal, give me a SoCal version of Crimson 1. Like Monarch, it totally isn't because I hate you or anything. Baka. I don't know why I decided to make him a tsundere. Judge me for it if you must. Wait, why'd they all miss? Oh. Why those all missed? Definitely LA, San Fran, or SeaTac. You don't get that mentally ill from San Diego? The only thing that keeps the base safe from Sandy is federal troops and state laws against firearms.
Stacked up.
I've heard that more about LA. Like, the only thing that keeps the entire place safe from LA is basically that.
Monarch, give us a shot.
Boom. There we go. No, Monarch, it's for my ideals, not because I hate that you showed me up and want to kill people over for it. It's my skies! Mine! Now be a good pilot and die for me. I tried to, appropriate Mr. House's little speech if you refuse to give him the chip. Crimson 1 is definitely from Dago, wants to be the main character so bad. Noted. It is nice just watching all the multi-lock missiles just do all the work. If Monarch wasn't the protagonist, though, do you think it would be Crimson 1 as the protagonist?
From my scans, I read at least 6 other clusters in the area, designating them Bravo for Golf as we get them. You know, Monarch, I've heard a lot about why you've regionally. Hitman, that is. Comic had her wings clipped, Dick was told he wasn't good enough to fly out of the academy, and you came in with him. My question, though, is what are you all looking for after all this time?
Money!
And lost them.
We are fictional Blackwater.
A few years. So what else is there?
Money!
Never mind. It ain't like you're gonna tell me to
It's money, 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 money. Monarch could definitely be the rival ace in an ace game, but I don't think Crimson can be a pro tag. I don't think Monarch can be a rival ace in an ace game because he doesn't talk. The whole thing about rival aces is typically they're gonna make him talk and be like, oh, you don't understand, I'm so misunderstood. I just want to have a good fight. Boo-hoo. Because everyone's got to be yellow 13. Actually, yeah, I could totally see like a silent ace combat antagonist. Just someone who like doesn't say anything, just grunts. Like, Dip X Comic Yuri? Or Yowie Yuri? Yowie Yuri?
Missile is on the way. It's a single fighter, too dark to visually ID.
There we go. Easy.
It's a mercenary he's tracking. Huh? How can you tell? The mercs have been using fuels from out of country.
Anyway.
Cheaper for them and it burns
Monarch does, but he does have someone to yap for him. True! I guess, like, you're not even talking to the pilot just doesn't speak. You're just speaking to the Wizzo the whole time. Like, Prez is talking trash to you, while Monarch just like, grunts over the radio like, And hey, Kroya, how's it going?
Some peacekeepers spoke about a pilot like this. It might be him up there. Ground unit knocked out.
Such an easy, simple, like, yeah. If neither ace talked, just went straight for the fight. Very true. Doomed Yuri. Is that your preference, Trip?
Monarch missile on the way.
Yeah, yeah, those things are inside the mountain, and I really don't want to go for them. Oh, fuck!
Hitman 1 is down.
You know what? On one hand, that's my fault. On the other hand, I want to say that's bullshit. So I'm gonna be mad about it, even though it was my own fault. Prez yelling at you while we fight ACS? Yes. When I think about it, the more I'm surprised someone hasn't made some weird strategy management game with playing as an AWACS. I think they kinda have in a way. Because I'm gonna be honest, an AWACS is basically just a flying air traffic control. So any game where you just do your job as ATC is an AWACS game, in a sense. But, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. That never happened. Let me see my waifu in the back. There she is. Alright, this time we're staying way the fuck up. So, you're a doomed Yuri enjoyer, Trip, huh? Good to know. I shall use that to blackmail you in the future. My slow ass needs to turn.
The enemy's locking onto you.
Let's try this again. Yeah, I'll blackmail by, I don't know, if I ever play a game that has Toxic Yuri in it, or Doomed Yuri, I will make sure that either it is doomed to succeed, simply to spite you, or that the Yuri never exists in the first place, so it can't be doomed. You underestimate the sheer power of my spite. Crumb knows how spiteful I can get. I do love the little, like, beep, 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 beep. God, that's some good dopamine. Alright, this time, remember, we're staying high. So blackmail, I think. No, I know you have no shame.
Missile shot off.
I am very aware of this. I know I have to go, yeah, I have to go other routes for it.
God, evade it! Hit me on one. Fox 2. Launch missile. Enemy plane shot down. Merging. Defense cluster.
Look, I'm learning you, Trip, alright? I understand you better than you probably understand yourself. Not really, but you know, it's intimidating when I say it, right? I sound like I actually know what I'm doing.
You know, Monarch, I've heard a lot about why you three joined. Hitman, that is. Comic had her wings clipped. Kid was told he wasn't good enough to fly out of the academy, and you came in with him. My question, though, is what are you all looking for after all this time? You've made your fortunes, and lost them, so many times these last few years. So what else is there? Never mind. It ain't like you're gonna tell me tonight.
Yeah, we are staying the hell away from the ground. It's a low bar. Why do you watch me, Trip? Am I like the counterbalance to your insane life? Like, am I the stability? Am I the, oh yeah, you know, with my insane life, I need Duke to help balance me out. Am I understanding the vibes correctly? Let's try this again. Yeah, kind of one of them. I see. I have vaguely recalled how many times you've told me, like, that you were drunk or hungover when you were popping in. I have really bad short-term memory. Like, I will literally say something and forgot I ever said it immediately after. But also have surprisingly good long-term memory. You would be surprised. It's kind of like an extrovert adopting an introvert against their will, except who's who this time. I like to think I'm decently extroverted, alright? I am more than happy to meet you, shake your hand, say how do you do, my name's Duke.
Some peacekeepers spoke about a pilot like this. It might be him up there.
Because, you know, I'm just here chilling. I'm good. I'm Me Duke.
Right on target.
Come on, reload. There we go. And just like that. Uh-oh. And I would shake your hand, tell you I'm Trip, and ask if you want to sell crack on the corner of Rosencrantz with me. Okay, let me rephrase that to you. Alright. I am a extrovert, but I'm a generally well-adjusted extrovert. You know, I'm asking you, hey, do you want to go get a drink together or go for a meal together? And we'll talk about life, you know. Tell me about your problems. Let me listen. And, you know, I'll probably get a Coke because I don't drink. And I was raised to be generally decently responsible, you know? And then, you know, you can powder your nose in the bathroom if you must. I'm not so dumb as to not know the insinuation. I mean, is it though, Learovich? I think that's just a well-meaning person, right? I just want to know what ails you, and I know that a lot of people in this life don't have people to turn to or talk to. So if I can listen to someone's issues, while I may not be able to solve them, and they're just some, you know, situations that are just shitty because they're shitty. But at least being able to listen, you know, helps.
Tell them the mercs have one hell of a pilot around.
Hey, Sad Knight. Good soup indeed.
One for the books.
Just get your extra stew. Just get to 169. It's a funnier number. Or 690. Or 696. I don't know, something.
I almost feel bad, Monarch, for making you come with us tomorrow to hit that communication facility. Especially after what you pulled off tonight, single-handedly. Though that was one hell of a thing you did. And I got a feeling Operation Blackout will need you on point.
Why not
We have a
today,
straight
though?
shot to Cascadia
That day
southeast.
can be any day. Yeah, Sad Knight's at 69 and refusing to get any more. But no one will ever know, Sad Knight, if you don't claim another one. Like, you already took a screenshot of it for posterity. That's all you need.
There's nothing much I need to say to you, Sicario. Operation Blackout will be conducted entirely by you. I cannot, however, express enough how important this strike is. Commander, you have the floor.
The Ator Desert has hosted the Solana communication array for the greater part of the decade.
Will you, though, Trip, or are you just
It
claiming
was a
to know and you'll
Federation
forget by
project in the
tomorrow?
country that was meant to boost and maintain the communications infrastructure of Cascadia. However,
No, Sad Knight, I'm gonna forget too. By the time I'll be like, huh, I wonder why Sad Knight doesn't grab daily stews anymore. It must be a religious thing, you know. I'm not here to question.
The facility is heavily defended, hosting an airbase and a ground garrison on its own. The only way we're getting boots on the ground is via a mass airdrop, followed by relentless close air support from our fighter group until the entire place is overrun. It's as simple as that. Now normally, the Independence Force would be offering some assistance, but they can't afford that.
I don't think so, just because every time you open up that menu to, like, do the good soup, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I can't grab another daily stew. You might be like, huh, I wonder why my body's not letting me do it. But, like, you know, you'll have Pavloved yourself into it.
Ground resistance, pillboxes, tanks, AA, airships, the whole shebang. If we pull this
Tomorrow's payday, though. I'm looking forward to it. I need to pay off my travel debt. Well, not my travel debt, but my normal
The
debt.
Cascadians called this place the Devil's Sandbox.
Oh yeah, I
What
forgot.
does that mean if we're the ones playing in it, huh? Let's go.
You know that reference? What reference is that, Trip? Yeah, I know you guys. You all are crazy, you know. I say anything, I say anything out of line, I know it's clipped. Anything written that's funny, you'll have screenshotted. That's why I know I can't, I can't ever let my guard down around you all. Oh, the bell training? Oh. Pavlov, yeah. The internet is indeed forever.
Galaxy and all Sicario elements, we're go for Operation Blackout. Total destruction of the enemy communication facilities are our prime objective for this operation. Cover Circus and destroy any base defenses before they deliver the ground forces to the DZ. Over to you, boss. This is the largest deployment in our history as a mercenary group. The Independence Force put a lot of faith in us for this operation. Let's not disappoint. So I guess that also means large there, right? I wish I could say the same. Okay, all flights. Looks like the area defenses aren't the only issue now. We have bogies inbound from the north toward our transports. That means you, Hitman. Intercept and engage. Back off, Galaxy. We're going. Away.
Now tired. Comic engaging.
What's the most sus thing I've ever, like, is there anything that I've ever said that you all remember explicitly because it was so unexpected or something? Stand up, hook up, shuffle to the door. Jump right out and count to 4. If my main don't open wide, at least I got a reserve by my side. What was it? Yellow plus green equals... Look, alright, I was tired, okay? Excuse that one on me being tired, alright? I'm not usually that dumb. I hate that it's the featured clip, so that when people pop into my stream, if they look for my clips, that's the first one they see. They're like, damn, Duke's kind of dumb, isn't he?
Missile is on the way.
Look, you can call me ugly, you can call me arrogant, just don't call me dumb. Alright, look, sometimes you're just really fucking tired, what can I say?
All Circus flight elements remain on station until the airfield is ours. Council 6 and 7, cover the Circus until reassigned. Copy that, Galaxy. Hitman flight, you're being reassigned to air-land battle. Search and destroy targets of opportunity at will. Secure the battle space as our ground forces get set for the attack on the main facilities.
Welcome, Galaxy.
Come on, Monarch. We're free range now.
Hey Lorraine, congrats on grabbing first today. How are you doing today? Is the Final Fantasy 14 thing over yet? Or Yeah, no one ever grabs the first unless someone checks for it. It's usually never the first person to actually claim first. I wonder if people would check if I associated something with it. Like, maybe I'll make a graphic or something for my stream overlay or something. So thanks for grabbing your daily stew, Lorraine. How's it going? Yeah, I was gonna say, is that Final Fantasy thing over yet, or are you still in that? And if you are, how's that going?
Hey, Gunsel, Assassin, lend us a hand here? Negative, Hitman 2. You can handle it. An entire battlefield? Ground unit knocked out. God damn, they're just falling through our defenses. Form our battle line. Wrangle them into the AA layer. It's all lined up.
Oh, damn, 25 stream streak. Hell yeah, thanks for that, Lorray. Yeah, and 25 stream streak, pog indeed. Hey, Toby, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? What are you up to? I'm always like 15 minutes behind stream start, so I forget to look. Should've looked harder, I guess. Also, you're not dumb, you're himbo status. When did I hit himbo status? I like to think that I, the Duke, am an intellectual, you see. For I have spent many an hour in academia, writing papers requiring much knowledge. And thanks for having your dailies too, Toby. Sad Night, are you trying to get everyone to just grab stews until they hit that number and then stop? Power fishing, I was also out of town a bit to float the river. Hell yeah. And also glad that that thing is done. But yeah, make sure to take some time off. I'm gonna be honest. I was initially planning on immediately coming back to work after Offkai, and then I was like, hey boss, I need a day off to recover. Thankfully, he was very understanding, but also learned that he had or something happen. And I got scared, I will not lie.
Designating new targets and HVTs on the IFF. Have at it. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Electromagnetic and geothermal.
Yeah, I think what happened was, like, they said a good chunk of his heart stopped pumping. And he is, you know, getting up there in age, but that scares me a bit. I will not lie. Like, despite everything I complain about work, he's a good boss. He's the only reason I'm staying there. And I will say this, a good boss can, like, keep, you know, a good boss keeps your people. Like, despite my complaints about the company I work for, genuinely, if he ever left or died, I would probably also leave. But yeah, and then also, as someone who had to basically immediately go back to work, turns out if you miss work for a week, you come back to like 200 plus emails as a manager.
Enemies locking on. Break.
Wouldn't wish this life on my worst enemy, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, you know what? Since I have most of you here, so I was talking about a stream idea earlier, and a lot of people here have already heard it, but I'm gonna say it again, you know, for the people who weren't here. And I want your guys' opinions on a couple of these. So one idea that I had was with Crumb, where we both create PowerPoints for each other, and we can't see what it is, you know, it'll be secret. And we each give it to each other on the last day, and we have to kind of, what's the phrase? Improv present it. So she can write anything, like why Duke is dumb or whatever, and we have to read it out. Or it can be something I know nothing about, and I'll still have to do my best to present it and improv it. And vice versa. So that's one idea I had. And the other idea I had was, like, a stream where I open up a channel in Discord. Everyone recommends me their favorite, like, 10-plus-year-old videos. We kind of go down the line, we'll watch them together, and then rate them, like, out of 10, like, how good they are and how well they've aged. Because at least in terms of React content, you know, 10-plus years, I don't think we're stealing any of the views. Also, it's nice going down memory lane sometimes. But those are some of the ideas that I had. What do you guys think? Oh, that was easy. They both sound fun? Sweet.
This is Rowan and Actual. We've seized the tower and put out an all clear on the Federation comms. We think we're running this. We should be clear until the next update schedule in an hour. Good work today, people. All damaged aircraft, land into it as is needed. If you can't, just take one of their planes. Ground forces, smash and grab anything worth it, and await pickup by circus. Let's not overstep.
Gonna have to dig up some gems. Excellent. Alright. I'll start working on that then. But yeah, I've been trying to cook up some stuff. I do enjoy just playing video games and hanging out with y'all and, you know, chatting. But, you know, I do think that if I want to grow and
celebrate when we're back at Rosedower.
Grow this community so that we have a bunch of friends here that we can chat with, that I'm going to have to start thinking out more of my content. And that was something that was kind of brought up in the con, was like, you know, growth on Twitch kind of sucks. You do have to, you know, post on socials, make YouTube videos, all that. So I'm going to start working a bit more on that, I think, too.
So when this briefing is done, I expect to see all of you running.
Okay, genuinely, I would rather drink Diet fucking Pepsi over Dr. Pepper. Alright? I just want you to know how much I hate Diet Pepsi, but that I would rather drink Diet Pepsi of all things over fucking Dr. Pepper.
Front lines are being reported, and the Federation is dealing with losses it hasn't had to deal with in decades. Recently, in order to improve individual unit combat effectiveness,
I will stand by this. If I must die for my what? You like Diet Pepsi? Okay. Specifically, you like Diet Pepsi more than normal Pepsi. Okay, so I'm getting flack from the side that likes Diet Pepsi, and I'm getting flack from the side that bleeds Dr. Pepper.
Engaged, and the Federation sent more fighters to cover them. Seeing as these transports represent the bulk of Federation forces,
I will stand by this regardless.
We did not want them to regroup.
I would rather drink most diet sodas over Dr. Pepper. Fucking pure aspartame.
High-profile squadrons and our forces in there.
I'll drink Diet Pepsi over normal Pepsi. Wow. You cretins gifted with working pancreas and spoiled for choice. You pop out of the woodwork just for that, Learovich? You know, Learovich, you say that, all that's telling me is that you haven't gone out of your way to steal someone else's pancreas. Have you not heard of that one anime, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas? Just do that. Eat someone else's pancreas and absorb their insulin. I'm sure it works exactly like that, and don't question it. Also, this mission has one of the most banging songs, in my opinion. Y'all ready to hear some banging soundtrack? I have not, and if I leave the country, I have to file paperwork, and that's just not worth it. Just eat someone's pancreas that's in the country, then. I'm getting glazed. I'm glazed like a donut. But yes, I stand by this. For those of you that weren't here earlier, though, what are your guys' top-tier sodas? Your favorite sodas, then? I heard Cheerwine, Cactus Juice, I remember. What else was there? Cheerwine, Cactus Juice. Don't even remember. Cactus Cooler, sorry. I don't know why I called it Cactus Juice. Cactus Cooler... Cheerwine... Crumb said Sparkling Lemonade. What else was there? There was someone who said it wasn't Fanta, it was like some other citrus soda that they said they liked. Crumb, all you do is lie, or what is it? All you do is eat hot chip and lie. Crumb is also lying again. Alright, Crumb, calm down. Jeez. Just jumping in where we're saying is best and whatever Duke's thought is wrong. Favorite soda, Ryan?
Enemies getting radar lock.
Fan of all sodas, and I know my favorite is a hot take. Alright, well, Ryan, I'm not the only one who has hot takes today. Go ahead, share it with the class. Come on, mutual suffering and all that.
Entire kingdoms are found by people like him. He's still a man. Not every king is just. Charles Miles is mine. This guy's crammed enough as it is. All these messages aren't doing visibility any good. Getting close.
Cherry, Crumb eating Takis and wearing hoop earrings. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, Crumb is a Takis girl. What does that tell you, Can't believe you all are still supporting her despite knowing that. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Cherry cream soda, interesting. That's a hot take. Am I weird or has anything else replaced soda with something like Liquid Death? Isn't Liquid Death just literally water? Is it like special water or anything? I wish I was a hot chip girl. The confidence those women exude. Yeah, sure. Crumb continuing to lie. Kroger Simple Truth, sparkling waters, eh? I'm a hot chip girl. Hold on, let me do my best Gru impression. You don't understand the girls! No, that was terrible. But the girls. Squirrels. Sounding more like squirrels. I don't know.
The first to stand down is going to be on the back step in terms of air power. It's a test of endurance. Show me the money.
Wait. Yes, honestly, I think their flavors are better than a LaCroix. Bubbly's good and Waterloo is very good, but I think Simple Truth is best. Interesting. I cannot do carbonated water. I'd literally rather just drink tap water. I genuinely would rather drink water out of the sink, potable water out the sink, than drink sparkling water, personally. Hold on. Let me go through the chat. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What I want to try this. It's flavors for Liquid Death is just too expensive for me to even try it. It's 2 to 3 times the price of any other stuff in the market when I feel stupid for not even bothering to check the price. Learvich, are you the type to just pick up stuff that you like without looking at the price tag? Maybe you're the true Duke in here. Even I have to be like, ooh, maybe next time. It depends where the tap water from, but same spicy water bad. Exactly, exactly. Simple Truth, $4 for 8-pack Liquid Death, $8.30 6-pack. I see. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. It's not the confidence, arrogance mixed with violence. LaCroix $5 on sale, $6 regular for 8-pack. Damn, you really watch those prices, don't you, Ryan? Oh fuck, I owe you a drink if you ever share a zip code. I'm sure Ryan will take you up on that. Come on. I'm pulling for a shot, at least. There we go. My favorite unhinged Wizzo. And I've heard Liquid Death is very good, but honestly not worth double the price. Not one to rate. My wife chugs LaCroix. I don't understand LaCroix. Like, it's just flavored sparkling water, right? So, what if you like LaCroix, why not just, like, get like, I don't know, like a flavoring packet for your water. Like, not quite like gamer stuff, you know, but like in that same vein. Like it's flavoring for, you know, your stuff. Costco had an insane deal on some 24 packs and she's gone through 3 of them in 2 weeks. Damn! Sucrose in it. Don't get LaCroix. Tastes like TV set. Yeah. It's just TV static. Just drink normal water if you're gonna drink that stuff. Alright, you all come here for my hot takes. Don't act so surprised. Not having artificial... I see. Just enjoy a life without sugar then, alright? It is possible. I've done it. Just eat enough meat in your diet and other, like, flavorful stuff. And you won't even crave sweets anymore. Sugar's overrated anyway. Fuck dinner, eat more main course. More protein. Or I don't know, get some gamer subs in you then. Go. Well, seltzers are an acquired taste. I was getting a bunch of LaCroix that weren't mixed properly, so I stopped drinking them. I see. Easy. We only exclusively got Bubbly, Simple Truth, and Waterloo when the store has them. Are you the type to just buy like 3 gigantic 24 packs if they're on sale then, Ryan? 3. Uh-oh. What, are you filling your entire shopping cart then? 10 24 packs. 240 cans. I hope that cashier looked at you like a fucking teenager buying his first pack of condoms or something.
That's right, you better get out of my radar range. Run!
$7.39 for 24. So you bought, straight up, on discount, $73 worth of sparkling water. Am I understanding this correctly? I do that for Dr. Pepper without a price. I hope to God you all are a bit more reasonable, and if your favorite drink goes on sale, you might buy like 2 or 3 24 packs, and that you're not buying fucking 10 24 packs, 240 cans, fucking 2/3 of a year's worth if you have a can a day.
That's our victory.
Monarch, we've got to go contact the record agency or something, because you racked up a ridiculous kill score. We can clear across the board galaxy at Fox 1. Yes, sir. All Federation forces are pulling back across the island.
Yeah, but you know yourself. You guys are gonna go through that faster because you have a ton, and then by the time it's over, you're gonna be like, oh, where did all the drinks go?
Hitman team, Monarch, we've got to thank you. If you didn't tie up those peacekeepers, well, I don't know what would have happened.
I only got 10 because that was a membership. Okay, let's say there wasn't a membership limit. How much are you buying, Ryan? If there wasn't a limit. Are you just buying out the entire goddamn store or what?
The full fury of Federation air power was unleashed today over the Bering Strait. And miraculously, thanks to the actions of the Hitman team, we have not only...
What, you just pulling up the truck out back and saying, hey, buddy, you mind, like, loading me up a whole pallet of this stuff for me? It's all good. I got all the things I need. You just don't understand.
Interesting hit came up on available taskings, and I don't think anyone else from Sicario's pilots or the other merc teams
Oh,
can turn
fuck
this
me.
on. So, listen up.
Independence Force victories countrywide have cascaded into each other. The Federation, now having lost a great deal of its air forces, are falling back.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
As their front lines fall, however, activity from the more unknown elements of the Federation here in Cascadia have started to stir. Several fishermen within the last week have reported intense bursts of light emanating from the Harkema Industrial Park off the coast. This rig is part of a naval-based private ownership property leased out to several international companies, including a firm called Icarus Armories.
Ah, this one.
Federation has recently deployed
Keep in mind there are more from pick and safe stack behind
on
this.
top of that, it's manned by private security forces.
Why? Okay, you know what? Let's start with the why. Okay, you told us the how. Why? What's so bad about normal tap water? Just drink normal tap water with your food.
Make it through. Be prepared for anything. We have no idea what else might be being worked on out there.
Makes sense, I guess. Still, though, I wonder if with all the money you've spent on LaCroix over the years, if you could have just spent that on replacing the pipes. That's all I'm saying. I don't know, if you're buying $73 worth of LaCroix and then burning through that in like a month. Duke, I've got $150 worth of Mother's Frosted Circus Animal cookies. Mother's Frosted Circus Animal cookies are good. $150 fucking dollars? Why? Look, I understand liking something. Hell, it would even make sense if it was $150 of if it was something expensive, like beef jerky, sure. You know what? I can understand that. But fucking circus animal cookies that are like $2 for a whole ass box? Or like $5 for a whole ass box? I am, yes. Look, alright. I think that, Ryan, makes me the most qualified to judge for it, alright? It's like an alcoholic, you know, judging the drinking habits, you know? Anyway. Yeah, but I can sell it for more money. It's just straight gambling, alright? And that's why I don't play gacha games. Half because I'm not into what they stand for, and half because I know I have a really bad, personality when it comes to that stuff. And look, alright? It just proves that you shouldn't, because, you know, what is it? A 1 in 400 chance for a knife. And how many do I have? Despite 800 cases in. Okay, anyway. Look at all these jets. Do you see the first ever AI drone fired AMRAAM has happened in testing? Okay, so I have experienced AI being incorporated into the work that I used to do while I was in. And it scares me, right? An AI having the ability to take a human life. Like, at least if I pull the trigger, I can be held liable in a military court. I could die. You know, if I make the wrong choice. An AI is not responsible for shit. Making the call to, you know, use a weapon, I don't think should be a computer thing. But that's me personally. Okay, so it's still at about the same stage that it was at when I was, you know, doing stuff. Still, it sucks. I don't agree with it, but not my call. Never, you know. You know, see, the thing is that they say that. How often that actually tends to be the case, you know? Less often than you think. Killing civilians. There we go.
We've got activity on deck. Hitman team, push toward the platform immediately. Systems combat capable. Common flight data. A when needed.
Oh, Galaxy, yeah. How are you doing? Making French toast. Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
Don't get in my way. God damn it. Fine.
Galaxy, what's your favorite soda? And do you drink sparkling water? Hopefully not 10 fucking cases of 24 LaCroix at a time. Good, you deserve to be judged for it. Root beer and no fuck sparkling water. Thank you, Galaxy, thank you. Oh, at least someone gets it.
Heads up, Hitman. We're cracking the files we pulled now. Preliminary analysis says this is an
I don't particularly like root beer, but at least root beer to me makes more sense than fucking 240 goddamn cans of LaCroix.
aircraft is operating without a fly-by-wire system. It's just a test platform. If the pilot's any good, they can push it to its very limits. That can't be good for whoever's in that thing. Exactly. Tire them out. They're only human.
Ow. Okay. Fuck that. Get me away from here. Ow. Oh. That's the ocean. That's the ocean. Pull up.
Monarch missile on the way.
Anyway. First ever, man. There's bulk and there's 240 fucking cans. Sparkling water makes me feel dehydrated. Yes, I agree with that too. That is a very reasonable take. Anything is more reasonable than 240 fucking cans of sparkling water, I would think. Fuck you! Anyway. Alright, let me see what I missed. Predator, Jason LaCroix, that extra mouth though. No, because same. Why am I thirstier than before I started this? Maybe before we could have 7% of daily sugar and one stuff they wouldn't. No, anything carbonated makes you thirstier. I had sparkling water while I was at Offkai. Artesian sparkling water was provided. I had to dump that shit in the sink, even though I was desperate to drink anything, because I was surviving on half a bottle of water a day out there. And I was desperate to drink something because I couldn't fall asleep because I was so dehydrated, that I drank that sparkling water and had to spit it out. Water 98% of root beer is my sweet treat sometimes. Good, good. Usually homemade ones with more vanilla and like I don't like root beer that much, but like I can tolerate a root beer just because root beer floats exist. Like root beer floats single-handedly, what's the word?
The rig has been destroyed, and
they justify root beer's existence.
The domain also reports that several Federation scientists were brought back by Ronin and are going through debriefing. As a strike mission, this is a success. The Federation and any research group who think they can ally themselves with them have lost a critical facility. However, as a mission to discover further what the Federation
I know, Frisky. They're all crazy. That's why you have me, Frisky. I'm not crazy. Yes.
So it's a dead end at the moment.
I'm gonna be honest, if I have to have a root beer, then probably it's gonna be, what is it, Pub or Mug? The one with like the bulldog as the mascot. It's like okay, yeah, Mug. It's okay.
Your air support up and down the front has been integral in demoralizing and outright destroying.
I think that's why I like it, I guess, is because it's a dry root beer.
All this, however, has forced the Federation to respond in overwhelming force.
What, Frisky? I know.
Information on the deployment of the Federation's main airship fleet, Task Force 1. Task Force 1's deployment to Cascadia would be overwhelming and costly to the Independence Force. A direct confrontation would be nothing less than a disaster. Thankfully for us, they're not yet in the country and are on the last leg of their journey.
I'm a Barks kind of guy, but I respect the Mug. Richard's best of regular root beers.
Much like how Cascadia was before the war. Their islands are rich.
I know, Frisky, I know. They're all crazy.
In the middle of the Pacific. Because of this, the main Federation harbor for airships on this side of the globe.
I'm stepping in to say my piece. Why don't you guys just drink flavor? That's what I was saying, Imbion! Why don't you just add shit to the water? Like Gamer Subs or whatever. But they're saying, oh no, I can't have artificial sweeteners. But I'm pretty sure they're also into LaCroix. But, you know, Lord forbid Duke say anything, lest he be lambasted.
Lesser note, the naval forces of the Federation. This is a target-rich environment.
I like Barks growing up because from afar no one could tell I was drinking my uncle's Coors.
We're unsure on how the kingdom.
My wife specifically says I need carbonation.
Be on the lookout for their local air force. Some nations in alliance with the Federation might not see it our way.
Just don't drink. Also, fun fact, this mission, you're literally doing Pearl Harbor 2, so, don't mind that. Just ignore the implication that we're literally doing Pearl Harbor, but again. We can do it better. Because I like bubbles in my drink, let me have my whimsy. I'm gonna be honest, if I could remove carbonation from certain sodas, I unironically enjoy flat Coke. I don't like it more than normal Coke, but like, I unironically enjoy flat Coke.
I think you mean your pinky fingers. That crown. Don't be vain by association. Visual confirmed.
What, Frisky?
The operation is a go. All aircraft, you're clear to attack. Engage any and all targets, but make sure those airships are dealt with first. If they start powering up, you'll be in for a world of hurt.
I've never seen so many airships in one place. Hitman 1, it's away.
Radar lock, take
Anyway. Blah, blah. Maybe 2 if it's only can drink.
Cobalt Saber Dust and Paycheck. I'm assigning you provisional call signs. Easier for me that way.
Easier for me.
Converted this entire port into a military base. That can't be good for property values. Missile away, missile away. House and Badgers, Wild Shot Gang. I'm pushing you into this sector to saturate.
There we go. Oh. Hold on. Blah, blah. When cookies go with something else, my opinion has come from someone who has a shit stomach. Carbonation makes me flare up, so it needs to be treated. The drink, the flat drink. My dad enjoys stale chips. I don't get either. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about stale chips, but stale cookies. I think we've already talked about this, but I stand by it. Stale cookies. Wait. Oh, Frisky. I was like, why is it tracking the missile? It's because Frisky's on the spacebar. Go on, kitty. But stale cookies are best. They just are. I like it when they're like crunchier, right? I don't like soft cookies. When you bite into them and they're just like mushy, I don't know, it's just bad. Whereas, like, when you bite into it and it's like a brick and you crunch through it, it's much more texture and you get more of that cookie flavor in it. Y'all ever drink Hint? What the hell's Hint? Damn it. Alright, fine, Galaxy. I don't know why you're making me drink water, though. You've already made me drink water twice this stream. What's wrong with you all? If I remember correctly, though, this speech is basically stolen almost word for word from a call that was made between the country... I forget the name, but the one that was before Zimbabwe. I forget, another country in Africa. To, like, not have them interfere in operations they were doing at the time, if I remember correctly. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's clear everything. Bang. Bang. Boom, boom. Alright, let's go blow up that dude's yacht. No yachts. Goodbye. But yeah, I mean, there are many different ones. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, if it's like that, then I would personally, you know... Yeah, look at that. I would personally just recommend going for, like, Kool-Aid, if I'm gonna be honest, but I know that probably wouldn't be a particularly, popular suggestion, we'll call it. Yeah, dropping bombs on airplanes. Hell yeah. Our waifu. Backseat psychopath waifu. She's perfect. I can't fix her because she's perfect. Did any of you guys remember drinking those, like, Kool-Aid? I forget what you call it. The Kool-Aid, like, the coolers, I guess. They were, like, blue or red in the little, like, plastic things that resembled bottles. And they were really good if you froze them. Jammers might be their name. I'm not sure if they have a name. They're really good frozen. You could, like, twist off the caps. Jammers are the pouches. What am I thinking of, then? Although in hindsight, actually, now I think about it, I probably can't judge you guys too much. Because when I got my first paycheck in the military, when I was out of basic and got to my unit, or duty station, one of the first things I got was a Yoo-Hoo chocolate milk. Because, what had happened was, in basic, we got some sugary stuff. Like, we had a, Yoo-Hoo as part of one of our breakfasts. And it was, like, so good because we had nothing sugary for, like, several weeks at that point. And I genuinely like Yoo-Hoo now, and that's probably a very hot take. Wax bottle candies? I don't remember that. I think it's good that I don't remember that. Did you guys ever get, like, the strawberry wrapped candies on Halloween? I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but, like grandmas might give it. It's like the candy that's just a red circular piece that's wrapped in a little strawberry-looking wrapper. I just got a 6-pack of the, like, little pouches that you can put the straws into, to answer your question, Trip.
Lone airships remain in the region, but none with the combat experience or firepower as the Federation's main.
Honestly, if I were to get, like, Halloween candy, I would prefer that much more over, what's the other one that people... over candy corn. Candy corn is terrible. I know, like, one person in my life who likes candy corn, and I don't understand them. But at least, like, the strawberry candies, like, despite them being generic, were actually good.
Victory after victory for the Independence Force.
Yeah, just a 6-pack, but that was my splurge spending when I got it.
The amount of
10 pieces of candy
prisoners
corn.
has skyrocketed
I don't think that's
each
much, right?
subsequent win. We've now almost
Yeah,
taken
yeah,
every
exactly,
single
Ryan.
facility
You're like, I could be
outside
eating anything else.
of our nation's urban
Especially if it's gonna rot my
Your mission
teeth
today, Hitman,
and, you know,
make sure
fuck
that
up my
you
stomach.
turn
At least I
the
can
lights
choose
on
something better.
the Cascadian people. I will be
That's totally
rejoining
something
the
we
main
could do, though, as a
offensive
group. We could make, like, a candy tier
I'll link
list.
back up with you when the time to take Presidia
Sour Patch Kids, like, if any house on the street was giving Sour Patch Kids or Swedish Fish or, like, king-sized candy bars, those were S tier for Halloween. You always hit those first. And they were great for trading and bartering. After that, Skittle packets were good. Nerd boxes were good. What else was there? What, Trip, what?
Running water drops for the last 72 hours, but unfortunately the wildfires have not gone out. We cannot afford to wait any longer. Hitman team, you will provide CAS to ground forces, moving through and taking out the last of the Federation in this area, preventing it to be used as a rally point for their forces. Due to all the smoke, expect ground level visibility to be low. The terrain is dangerously deceptive.
I feel like the flavors change on candy corn. Oh. Swedish Fish S tier. Yeah, for when you're going around on Halloween, like, getting candy. A packet of Swedish Fish or, like, Sour Patch Kids. Of course, Sour Patch Kids over the Swedish Fish. But, like, those were the houses you always hit first. After you hit those houses, it was, like, the king-size candy bars. Then, like, the Nerds or the Skittles packets. Then, like, the ones that have, like, the generic, you know, Jawbreakers or whatever. But I'm listening, alright? I'm listening. Please, please, give me your counterpoints. I am very much listening.
The battle is well underway. Engage at will.
Also, this will be the last mission for tonight before we wrap things up. Then I'll just eat dinner and go to bed. Interchange ownership, such as Brax being sold and shipping productions. Oh. Wouldn't have known.
Captain Sykes, we're predisposed on combat orders.
We're going, Galaxy. Task is on it.
Shit, really, Nick? Alright, on you, Monarch. Your call, Hitman. Designating AA defenses and other threats to the firefighters. Thank you. Captain Sykes out.
Hey Max, thanks for grabbing your daily stew. How are you doing today, Max? Alright, that should get the majority of those. Nope, I fucked up that toss. Oh yeah, that's that other con you're telling me about. Hope that's fun. I am so glad that I am just into relaxing right after that.
Shooting down firefighters. I don't know about this. The fires are your only cover. If you don't, the rebels will push right through. Drop that blood on your hands. Ah, god damn it. Hitman 1, Fox 1. This is General Elizabeth to all units on this net. You cannot advance. Proceed on your stomach. Smoke rises in hell if we're gonna let the feds get away. Is it me or am I smelling the smoke in my cockpit? There's smoke in the cockpit! I'm taking shrapnel.
There we go.
This is Mercenary Vaccine Walk-On.
Oh no, that's C tier candy. Damn! Alright.
Drop fire suppressants if they're right on top of our troops.
Swedish Fish is not that bad. Wow, okay, I see what you all truly think about me. You all hate me, I see how it is.
Cover the evacuation choppers. What's our ROE for choppers that are clearly evacing material and manpower? Open season.
Okay, I whiffed that. Hold on. me whip it back around. Oh, fuck. There we go. Yeah, how do you like that?
Damn that crowd. Turn the war in their favor. Trust my pilot. You're crazy. He's always there when something happens. How else?
Just any of y'all ever fold up an entire pizza and eat like it's calzone? And okay, what size pizza, Ryan? Like a medium pizza, I can see. If it's like a large, though, we're gonna talk about that. Like a personal pizza, like even up to a medium, sure, why not? You know, it's not terrible. I can see it.
You need to stay. You're not at capacity. If I don't go now, we're not getting anyone out of here. The crowd is here and he's coming.
Grass? Crumb, you know what grass touch feels like? I haven't felt a touch of grass in centuries. Millennia, even. You merely adopted the grass. By the time that I was old enough to touch grass, I was already a man. And by then I loathed the touch of it. Fish are just unseasoned Sour Patch Kids, you don't know. Yeah, and so, like, stale, they have a decent texture. Or frozen. Stick those Swedish Fish or Sour Patch Kids in the freezer, and they taste better. Dogs scoot their ass in the grass, that's meat. Ugh. Alright, I'm trying not to judge. I am judging, but I'm trying not to judge. Probably wallet pack, yeah, that sounds right.
The more you take care of from the air, the less the ground forces will have to deal with. Monarch, give them what they want. Just focus on what's ahead of us. The Farfighters can drop force orders for all I care. Enemy penetrating catline. Dump everything we don't need. We've got to fit as much as we can on these evac trucks. Radar line. Monarch, pull the trigger! Some of the wounded are staying leave behind. There are better chances with the reps. I don't think so. We'll get him on.
War crimes!
Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you. Missile away. Conflict has gained you down unit. They know this territory best. That goes for all the rebels. Taking damage. Damn that mercenary for turning the tide in their favor.
Come on. Boop. And boop. And boop. Wee! War crimes! No one gets away. Ow.
Just surrender already, damn it. Damn it, you engaged me. I can't take another hit like that.
Boop. Boop. And boop.
Missile away.
There you go. Risky Jr. just got approved to join the household. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm surprised you found a cat that looks so much like Frisky. But yeah, new Kiabi. 2 minuses. Looking Lucifer. Aren't those... No, those are cats, I remember now. A cat named Lucifer is the one who passed recently before we were approved for this one. Have I ever seen Lucifer? I know you've sent me a lot of pictures of different cats you guys had. Was Lucifer a barn cat like that? You know what? I'm saving this last bomb for this thing. He was indoor when I moved in with Galaxy. He was a black cat. Oh, okay. I vaguely recall maybe hearing about him back in the day. Yeah, unfortunately, I am going to be a one-cat household, but not out of choice. Frisky, unfortunately, cannot tolerate any other cats, so Frisky will be a one-cat household, but not out of choice. Otherwise, I would love to get her a kitty sibling. Idea is one cat and one dog. What kind of dog are you thinking of? I love me a Goldie, but I know everyone else has their preferences. Oh. Oh, crash. Yeah, female cats do not get along very well. Okay, well, now I know for next time. I mean, to be fair, I kind of knew already just because, like, the shelter note said, like, does not play well with other cats, is for a no-pet household, but that she loved people, and that has still hold very true. Grew up with Goldies, we want a larger dog, and whatever we fall in love with that really meets our house. Fair enough. Hope it's a good dog. Maybe Galaxy can bring it to work. Wish I could bring Frisky to work. I think they'd have some choice words if I did, though.
Hopefully the rest of their comrades nationwide will do the same eventually. Hitman team, rally back at base. We're done here. I'm gonna have to take a dip in the lake to get this damn smoke out of my hair. Never seen the Federation just fall apart like that.
All this fire. It was all for nothing then. I'm not a tree hugger, but I grew up around woods like these. Damn shame.
If it was Galaxy's choice, we'd have an Irish wolfhound. That'd be kind of cool. There's a possibility of me being able to do that, so my boss does occasionally bring his pup. Hell yeah! I mean, free exercise, and you get to be less lonely at work. I see a win-win. Anyway, with that, I think we should call it a night here. Tomorrow we'll be playing Dead by Daylight with Birdie. Birdie, however, will not be streaming, so it'll just be us hanging out playing DBD. You may come and perceive and judge if you wish. Alright, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Sincerely, I appreciate you all. Let's see who we can raid out to today. Who is streaming? Who is streaming? Anyone I know? You know what? John is streaming and making art. Let's go say hi to John. Alright, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I sincerely appreciate you all. You all are amazing, and I enjoy doing this. We have the greatest conversations. Even if I have hot takes and you all have bad ones, I sincerely appreciate you all. You all take care of yourselves and have a great one. Catch you all later. Bye-bye!